1,000 lights, 1,000 ways. We tune into signs, the soul oasis. Blessed be the path.
We're on a beautiful mission to reach 2,000 subscribers, and we're so honored to have you here with us. This journey would be impossible without our incredible community. Your comments, your insights, and your energy make this space what it is. Uplifting, wise, and magical. So thank you, truly. Today's video is inspired by something simple, yet sacred. A single feather, floating on water. It may seem like a small thing, but oh, the stories it could tell. So make sure you hit subscribe, share your thoughts in the comments, and let's dive into a world where ancient signs still whisper to those who listen. Why feathers choose water. Feathers fall everywhere. But why water? In many spiritual paths, water is memory. Water remembers everything it touches. And a feather? That's spirit. When the two meet, it's not just nature at play. It's spirit speaking to memory. To you. Have you ever seen a feather floating and just felt something? Comment and share your story. 2. A feather in a dream pool. A hidden oracle. Some mystics believe that if you dream of feathers in water, it's an omen. Not a bad one, not a good one, but an awakening. It's a call to watch your emotional life more closely. A sign that the veil between your soul and the spirit world is thin. 3. Water spirits and feather messengers. In West African cosmology, water spirits like Mami Wata are known to bring dreams, wealth, and transformation. Imagine her sending a feather across the water as a signature. A divine receipt for a wish you cast into the waves. Would you recognize her message if you saw it? Let us know what you'd ask a water spirit in the comments. 4. Birds that only fly over water. Did you know that in ancient Polynesian lore, some birds were seen as navigators between islands and worlds? They only flew over oceans, guiding travelers. If their feathers landed in water, it was believed to be a direct blessing of safe passage, both literal and spiritual. 5. The Tao of the Feather. In Taoism, softness overcomes hardness. Water flows, feather floats. When a feather lands on water, it's the ultimate surrender. Yin meeting yin. It teaches us to stop forcing outcomes and let spirit lead. Could you use more flow in your life right now? 6. The Feather and the Forgotten Witch of the Lake. Here's a tale from an old Germanic village, one not often told. A witch lived by the lake. She was kind, healing children with herbs and songs. The village turned on her one stormy night. They say when she vanished, all that was found was a white feather in the black lake. Even today, locals say that when a feather appears in that lake, the witch is near. Watching, waiting, protecting. Truth or myth? You decide. 7. Emotional mirrors. What water shows us? Water doesn't lie. It reflects. So when a feather, a divine message, lands in water, you're being asked to reflect on you. What emotions are ready to surface? What truths are hiding beneath the stillness? 8. The feather that floated upstream. In Amazonian folklore, a shaman once followed a feather that floated against the river's flow. It led him to a vision of his ancestors. In those lands, such a sign means you're being called backward. To remember who you were before the world told you who to be. Who are you really? Feel free to share. This is your space too. 9. Messages from Waterfowl Spirits. In Druidic traditions, swans and ducks are messengers between worlds. Their feathers in sacred springs were often kept in pouches for blessings or dream work. Ever found a duck feather on water? That's no accident. 10. Ocean offerings and feather rituals. In Caribbean spiritual traditions, feathers are often offered to the ocean. When the sea returns one, laying it back in the shallows, it's believed to be a sign that your prayer has been heard. Have you ever offered something to water? 11. The feather test of the heart. Let's revisit Egypt briefly. Not Mahat, but a lesser-known ritual in village spirituality. Before marriage, some would float feathers on water with names carved in bark. If the feather touched the name, it was true love. If not, heartbreak. Sweet? Or superstition? We'd love to know what you think. 12. Why children see what adults don't. Many cultures believe children are closer to the spirit world. If a child points at a feather floating and says, "Look, it's from an angel," maybe it is. Listen to the little ones. They see through thinner veils. 13. The quietest warnings. Some feathers in water aren't blessings, they're warnings. In Navajo teachings, a black feather in moving water may suggest spiritual unrest. You may be going too fast. It's time to pause. Ever feel like life is rushing too quickly? 14. Cleansing rituals. Using feather and water. Here's something you can try. Fill a bowl with spring water, place a feather inside and meditate. Ask for clarity. Watch how the feather moves. It often responds to the energy you bring. If you try this, let us know your experience in the comments. 15. What to do when you find one. You don't have to keep it. You can simply say thank you. Or you can take it, dry it, and place it on your altar or bookshelf. But always acknowledge it. These are not random moments. They're whispers from the soul of the world. Wow. If you've made it this far, you're not just a viewer. You're part of our spiritual tribe. And we're so grateful for your presence. We want this to be more than a channel. We want it to be a community. So please share your thoughts, stories, questions in the comments. What does a feather in water mean to you? And if you feel this message resonated, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who might just need this spiritual nudge today. We send you peace, clarity, and endless spiritual signs from the universe. Until next time, stay curious, stay open, and stay beautifully aligned.